Good morning, folks, and welcome. It is Saturday, the 29th of January. This is Flat Cap Callum. Hoping you are all very, very well. Alrighty, so what could I say to you today? Well, I could say to you, yesterday we had our biggest each way priced horse, 50 to 1 placed. I could say to you, for the second day in a row, we had an 11 to 1 winner. I could say to you, for the third day in a row, if you put a £1 single stake on every single horse talked about on this channel, you'd have made a profit. So that's each of the last 3 days, you'd have made a profit if you put a pound single on each of those horses. I could say all that, and then I could ignore the actual reality of what we're trying to do on this channel is make a long-term profit over a period of time by doing different accumulator bets. And if you went purely on the last few days, for the fifth day in a row, we did not make profit. So we only got about half back yesterday. So it really does depend on the lens in which you're looking at it. So what I'm trying to do here, really importantly, is run a transparent and honest channel. So as much as all of those great things I've said to you are brilliant, two 11 to 1 winners 2 days in a row and a 50 to 1 place, and yes, if you put a pound on every single horse and it won, you'd make a profit for 3 days in a row. All of that is great, but I'm actually not here to do that. I'm not here to achieve any of those things. I'm here to try and achieve long-term profit by doing accumulator bets. And so in the context of that, it's not gone so well. So I'm going to run through the bets from yesterday. I've got a full stack of bets today, and we're going to go very, very purist. So we have got value today. So there are no fiddly short price win tricks today. It's 4 bets, and they're all offering you value. So none of them could win. None of them could get placed. It could be a complete dot of a day, or it could go amazingly well. And all you can kind of need is 2 or 3 things to go well in a place of bets like this. And it looks really, really good. But clearly, they could all quite easily get beat. Anyway, we'll go through yesterday's. So first up, we had a Win Trixie. First leg looked brilliant. For the second time on this channel, we've had a horse around, it was 13 to 8. We've had one before 6 to 4, drifted to 3 to 1, and won comfortably, which looked great. But the next 2 legs did not oblige. So that, particularly Captain Broomfield, was really disappointing for a favourite. So nothing back on there. Then we had our each way Lucky 15. We had 2 horses at Lingfield, MJ23 and Libretta. I think both were victims of a wide berth around the turn, and that lost them. Mutafawet over in Medan was really, really poor. But then we ended up getting an 11 to 1 winner Inexplicable on the last leg. It was backed into 13 to 2 at 11 to 1 on the channel. So we almost broke even on that individual bet yesterday. Then we did a Meydan Trixie, which was really disappointing. Durandale was down the field. Global Heat, I think, was 7th or 8th. It wasn't too far away from being placed. But then we did have, on the last leg, again, Erzincan, 50 to 1 on this channel was placed. That is our highest priced each way place we've had on the channel, 50 to 1. So again, we actually made a profit on that bet purely because of the 50 to 1 place. Then had an each way accumulator, which was the most disappointing one we've had on here. 4 horses, one of them won, Flexi Furlough. We had that 11 to 2. The other 3 not even placed. So really, really disappointing result in that bet. And then we had a Dundalk special, because I love a bit of Dundalk, and yeah, not yesterday. So cursory exam didn't perform well. Adelisa fell out the stalls if you watched that race back. So it duly finished last because it lost a bunch of lengths at the beginning. Tyson Yay, that was placed 10 to 1. It did drift to 18 to 1, but we got 10s on the channel. And then the last leg didn't go so well. So I made it yesterday, £20 on, 10.24 back. So we are currently minus £30 for this week with 2 days to play. So not gone well at all. It's definitely the worst week we've had on the channel so far. But if you are new to this channel, the point here is long-term profit. We are looking for value in the market. So we are not looking for the most obvious horse. We're not looking for the short-priced horse. I'm often not looking at what horse do I think is going to win. I'm looking at the horse that I think is the one that is overpriced in the market. And with that being said, we've got 4 bets for you today. Here we go. These are some decent prices today. Okay, bet one is the main bet. It's a lucky 15 bet, and it is a 30p each way lucky 15. So we've almost got the half of our £20 stake. Reminders, these are placed through Sky Bet, where there are more places on offer. For this sort of bet, I think it's better placed with Sky Bet. That being said, they're not doing best price guaranteed on handicaps anymore. So if you do get best price guaranteed and don't necessarily get the fifth or sixth places, it is marginally different, but you could be in favour on any given day. So they are worth having a look at any bookmaker. We've got 12.15 Cheltenham, Geronimo 16 is the price I got. I think it's drifted a bit since I put the bet on. 12.25 Doncaster, paying 6 places on Sky Bet for that one, 5 on the one before. Black Ebony 20-1. 105 Fairyhouse, paying 6 places Sky Bet. Vodka Society 25-1. 320 Doncaster. It's playing 6 places Hurricane Harvey. So each way 11-1. That's the shortest price we've got today on an each way bet, 11-1. So everything we've got today is double figures. And we've got, as I said, 30p each way, lucky 15 on the 4. 3 of them are very early, so we're going to know our fate very early about whether it might be our day or not today. That's bet 1. That's our main bet in terms of proportion of stake. Then we've got 3 more bets, smaller bets for you. So bet 2. Got a 3-horse Trixie here. So these all come in the category of I think they are overpriced for a place. They are unlikely winners. I'm putting that out there. The ones before I think definitely could win. These are more unlikely winners, I would say. But in the context of the permutations of the race, I think these 4 are overpriced. So we're going to have a little go and see if we can land ourselves an each way Trixie. 12.45, Cheltenham, Forever William, 20s. 8-horse race, and that's the 4th favourite, 20-1. But I think that the form says it definitely could get second or third, I think. 140 Fairyhouse. Let's have a go at that one. I said I was going to only put horse on here I could pronounce. Monishetter or Mui. You're not going to miss it in there. 66-1. They're paying 4 places. If it was paying 3, I probably wouldn't go there. Paying 4, I'm having a little nibble on that, because I think the form on there could be a little bit better than what it looks on face value. And then 5 o'clock Kempton Night Traveller. If you look on its first run at Kempton, that horse I would put it 3rd favourite. It then was disappointing second run. So I think 33s each way, 3 places is a good price. Bear in mind, top 1 and bottom 1, we are getting best price guaranteed on there with Sky Bet, because they are not paying extra places. So it's a 15p each way Trixie, 30p each way singles, £3. So a small bet on that one. Then we've got bet 3. So it's the first time we've done one of these on the channel, but as I'm saying to you, we're going purist on value. These are 4 horses to overturn an odds-on favourite. So we are taking 4. I've gone through the market today, and I think these are the best chances of taking over an odds-on favourite. So we've got 127 Lingfield. Kissing in the back row. There we go. Kissing in the back row. 100-30. 210 Doncaster Western Victory 92. 230 Cheltenham I Right. I'm taking that to beat Chantry House. 238 Lingfield Headingley 8-1 in a 4-runner race. I think it definitely could get that. So what we've got here, just to be a little bit more complicated, 20p win trebles and fourfold, 25p win doubles, and then 3 50p win singles. So the bottom 3, the bigger price is 50p win singles, £4 bet. So first time we've done one of these on the channel. Those are 4 horses to overturn an odds-on favourite. So the chances are that bet won't get anywhere near. But we're going to give it a go, because that's where I think the value is from a win perspective today. So that's bet 3. And bet 4 is a win Trixie each way. Trixie each way to finish us off. 12.15 Cheltenham. Sky Bet is still paying 5 places. As long as that's 12 runners, which it was when I started making the video, 5 places, which I think is great. Asherter 66-1. That has got form to definitely be up there. If you judged it on the last run, it wouldn't be, but 66 is, I think that's overpriced for its possibility chances. Then we've got 4 o'clock Fairyhouse, Twilight Girl 40-1. I think there's a lot of value in that race. I have had a real look through, and I was between a few. I won't tell you what the others were, but Twilight Girl is the one we've gone for in the bet. 40 to 1, I think, is a decent price. I think they really could be some bigger value horses placing in that race. And then 408, you tox to Hello Sunshine, 20 to 1. That's a 20p each way Trixie, 40p each way single, £4. So, as I said, all of those could get beat, and we could be sitting here tomorrow morning saying we got nothing back. However, it just takes 2 or 3, and I'm confident in the long term, in some of the selections I've got there, it will pay its profit. Even though so far it's not gone well this week. But I'll be straight with you, I've had longer runs than 5 days of not making any money. In the long run, I'm confident it's going to pay. But I completely appreciate from you guys watching on, you just keep a watching brief if you don't want to follow my bets, if you think they're too risky. Either way, I will see you in the morning. And what I will say just lastly, I really, really appreciate everybody who's been watching these videos and liking it, and people who've subscribed. It's really great because it is giving me momentum to carry on, even though I've had a few not so good days. So thank you very much, and I really, really appreciate all the support. Winner, hopefully, see you tomorrow. Thanking you.